I've turned around. I just checked my mobile phone. There's no signal out here, but I do travel with a UHF radio. In Andamooka, channel 5 is monitored, so if I had any problems here, I could always get through on radio. And or you can go on channel 40, which is a truckies channel, but unfortunately there's not many truckies out this way. I'm just going to go back up to where this road ran to the left to be on my right. I'll go down that because that will bring me into the diggings, and I might be able to find another track to go down to White Dam. It's just I've just got to go very easy here. Just another little dip. And I don't really want to do a tyre in either. These stones can be pretty bloody sharp here. Just need one to be on the right angle and go straight through your tyre, and then you got to change your tyre and hope to God you don't get another puncture. So I'm just going to go back up here. It just shows you how much this road has deteriorated over 15 years. But anyway, no traffic, so no work on it. I think I'm quite lucky to get out as far as where I was. I probably could have got it through that other washout if I really tried, but I've got to go right here. Okay, just got another big dip here, which is when it rains out here, it just rains. But we haven't had rain here ever since January. I think the last lot of rain we had was mid-January. We had something like 138 millimetres in 4 days. And when you go outside and see your water tank overflowing and you haven't got another tank to go into, you feel like crying. But anyway, we can buy water here. It comes from Roxby Downs. There is a pipeline which is probably only a 3 or 4 inch diameter. It's laid all the way to Andamooka. It goes into a couple of big tents, and then it goes into town and goes to a pump station where it gets pumped into vehicles to deliveries around town. $50 for 1,000 gallons. I bought some a little over a week ago because I was getting down on my tank about one and a half ribs. So I'm just going to go right here, and oh geez, I'll have to go back again. Get another turn. This should take me down to the White Dam diggings, and there's a lot of fresh tyre marks here, so the road's been pretty well used a little bit. So what I might do is just go into White Dam and have a bit of a look around Bill's pub there, which isn't operating. I don't know how long Bill's been gone, but I'll be guessing probably 20-25 years. But it's quite an attraction. People come out and take a lot of photographs of it. And if you go into Andamooka website, if you type in Andamooka on your computer and just type in Andamooka pics, P-I-C-S, or pictures, and put in there Bill's Hotel or Bill's Pub, they should bring you up to a photo of Bill's Pub. There is a few on the web there. So looks like a little bit of activity out here on the diggings. There seems to be a backhoe out there. I don't think it's operating today, but most of these people are just prospectors trying to just strike it lucky and hopefully hit the big one. But if you come out here, you can go through the mullock heaps, but you just got to really watch out where you walk. You don't ever walk backwards. But mostly all the old shafts all have mullock around them, so unless you climb up on the mullock and slip, then you'll drop down 40 or 50 feet. No one will even know you're there. Unless your vehicle's empty, then they might start looking for you. But anything can happen I doubt very much whether you'd survive any of these falls. So I can see Lake Torrens from here, but I don't think it'd show on the video. But we're coming down to some diggings down here, and that's all mostly been all that mullock heap has all been virtually dug up by shovel underneath and loaded into buckets and up on a hoist and emptied up on the top, because they're not big enough down there to take a machine down. Most of your shafts would probably be 3 foot by 3 foot and all dug by hand. Some of them actually are dug by machine. They use a big rotary drill, and that would probably make a hole down there, probably about 3 foot across, a big circular hole, and you go down on winch. Normally you have two of you, one upstairs, he works the winch, you go down below, you take your candles with you, and you go down there, and unless you've got a generator up top to run a power lead down for for a light, it's probably a lot better, but you still use a candle just in case you hit any gases. If that candle goes out, you get out, because you can't smell the gas. But that's very remote. I'm not going to go any noodling today. I'm just coming out here, haven't been out here for 2 years, so I generally like to pop out here occasionally, but oh dear, this road is not too bad actually. I thought it'd be worse. A couple of big rocks go under the car, hit the exhaust. This is a lot of the diggings here, as you can see. Looks like a few of them are still operational. I'm going to take the left track here because I think this will bring me into Bill's pub. Otherwise I'll have to go back on the other road, which I don't really want to do, and there's a couple of real big gibbers there. I don't want to run over them. Okay, we'll go up here. So it might be a bit hard for the video camera to work, especially going against the sun too. But this road will definitely bring me into the White Dam area where the shacks are. There's probably about, I don't know, 3-4 shacks out here. They produce their own power. They have their own generators. Some have the old diesels. Some just have the 4-stroke. Some have a 2-stroke. Just enough for run lighting, and I think a lot of them out here might still have the old kerosene refrigerators or whatever, or solar power. I think a few of them do have solar power, and they can run their fridge and freezers during the day off the sun, which I do at home. I run my big fridge during the day off the caravan, off the solar panels in there, so I cut down a little bit on paying excessive power bills. So what is worthwhile doing here too, as you drive along, you have a look at the mullock heaps and you pull up and let the sun shine on. You'll see the sun, you'll see little white reflections. If you get out and walk around, sometimes you might see a reflection which might be a bit green or yellow. It could be a bit of opal in there just flashing. It could be just a bit of chip too. You go and have a bit of a dig around these heaps here, because they do miss a lot of opal when they take it up in the heaps. But you just got to really be lucky. Anyway, I'll switch off until I get to near Bill's pub.